Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks.
Oh, I know, Dougie. It's time to get up. Good morning, everybody. It's December the 31st. Happy New Year. This is cold. It's minus 18.5 right now. I have to let the ducks out because they've been in their building for 13 hours. So they need to come out, like it or not. They need to get some water and fresh air. And oh, little duckies. So this worked. Oh, look at them. They're waiting for me to let them out. All right, duckies, come on out. Okay, I don't think they're going to come out right away. It's open, so they can come out. Well, I'm not going to go in and do eggs yet. Oh, Doug, it's cold. I know, eh? It's just like wicked. Actually, I'll just take you to the thermometer here. What does the thermometer say on the building? Minus 18 down here too. Whew. But it's kind of really a sharpness to it this morning. Like it's a solid minus 18, you know? It's like it's been minus 18 for quite a few hours this morning. Oh, Doug, oh, you're brisky. Frisky dog. All right, we're going to, it's open. The ducks don't seem to even be in a rush to come out. I'm not going to open the door and get them all freaked out. We're just going to leave them, and I'll come back down later and we'll check them out. But they're sitting right by the door. I think they know it's freezing out. I think Doug's going to do a video bomb. Yeah, right in the garden. Oh, see, after now, Doug, basically after this, we'll be able to sleep the whole day. He won't even want. He'll come outside, but really, he could stay inside all day after this. This is cold today. I really want to go in there and see what the temperature is and make sure everything's all right. But I know if I open the door, it'll freak them all out, and I don't want to freak them out. Yeah. Oh. Here they come. Doug! The fence is on. And this morning, ladies and gentlemen, if I didn't have that bathtub covered, what would happen is they would get cold, they would get wet, I mean, and they would stick to the ground. There'll be a little bit of a rush for water here. All right, let's go inside the barn and see what eggs they've given us and what's happened. Oh, look at them. That's a good whack of ducks wanting water. All right, let's see what's in here for eggs this morning. Oh, there's eggs all over the place. What's the temperature? Oh, it's nice and warm in here. 0. All right. There's eggs everywhere. Okay. So what have we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that for a doughy ochre. Look at the size of that. Actually 11, but that's big. So it's 12. All right, 12. Look at that, 12 plus 5. That's crazy. 17 eggs. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, this is the biggest day. Look at this. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Happy New Year, Matt. Whew, that's a big whack of eggs. Not a lot of food either, but there's no water in here last night because I put them in here without water, and which is, you know, they can go 12 hours without water. It's not the end of the world. And it was 0 in here, so gotta do one modification I forgot to do last night when I put the gate on. I forgot to leave this up. That I just locked my high-tech wire guard here. Yeah, I put that down, but I don't like it, and I don't need it down now. Yeah, actually, I don't. It's not that I don't need it down. It's the geese. It makes it easier for them to go in and out. Plus, allows for more air in here. But 0's not bad. Come on, Doug. Doug's hunting mice. Doug, oh, forgot. Doesn't want to chop the feed up while I'm in here. I can't believe that's all the feed they ate. This is a partial bag from yesterday, so that's a good whack of eggs. Come on, Doug. Let's go. And the fact that there's no water in here, the straw is nice and dry, so it's looking good. I gotta throw a little more straw in the center, right in the here. I'll throw half a bale later today, and because it's supposed to be tonight even colder than it is right now, or than what I went to. Didn't lose any eggs. Ducks are out now. It's going to do nothing but warm up now for the rest of the day. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. I didn't go on the internet yet. All right. Come on, Doug. Doug, come. Everybody's at the holes. Well, see, there was a mad rush right now because of... Come on, Doug. Stay away. Yeah, the fence is on. But everybody's getting a drink through the holes. And the key is right now they're staying dry. Because like I said, if they went into the bathtub right now and got the feathers wet and then laid down on the ground like they're laying down right now, every one of them would freeze to the ground. Doug, come. Doug, stay away from the fence. Hey, he heard something. They must be fighting. Doug doesn't like when he hears them wrestling with each other, or spatting, or whatever you want to call it. Everybody's drinking. I wish I had the big camera, but I came out this morning with this mission in mind of letting them out and getting the eggs. And it's hard to do that holding the camera. But they're all drinking. I'll try to get a view closer here. thing. I'll turn the fence off here so Doug doesn't get nailed. Oh, it is off. I haven't turned it back on yet. I'm losing it. It's early. I haven't had any coffee yet. Yeah, so look at that. That's a good whack of ducks drinking at once. You know, looks like about 10 ducks in there. So they're drinking through the holes. Everybody's thirsty. Look at that. As soon as they have something to drink, they're laying out in the cold. Here, I'll walk around. My nostrils, guys, they're freezing together. I just sniffed and my nose stuck together. It's so cold. Sun's going to be up here shortly. But I'll come out in about an hour and check on them. But they're all nice and warm. They've had a good warm night. You know, it was 0 in the barn. That's actually tropical for these guys. I'm going to throw a bunch more straw in the barn today. And we got through a cold night. Only probably, what, 90 more to go? I'm surprised Dougie isn't lifting his feet up here. He definitely, he wants to go back in. Gotta give my feet a slight wash off here. Okay, guys, we'll go inside. I just want to show you something. Because my feet are wet. Just so you get an idea what happens to the ducks. I'm gonna take the camera off here, pivot heads off, I should say. Okay, so listen to this. Take that back up. Oh, that one didn't stick. First one did stick. That's how cold it is. Your feet freeze to the ground if they're wet right now. And that's what would happen to a duck. Right, Doug? Oh, yes, you want in. It's cold.
Well, the ducks are laying low. The temperature actually is come up. It's the thermometer says it's -6. It feels worse though. I think the wind chill's got to be pushing around -15 because it doesn't feel really warm. Like it doesn't feel like -6. Put it that way. So I know, like, well, you can see the trees are moving here, so there is a slight breeze. And the ducks, you know, for -6, they're laying far too low today. So, but you know, after a big freeze like we had last night, that happens. You know, where they just go into. It takes a while for everything to warm up again. So I'm just coming in to check the water. Oh, gate's frozen. All right. I just want to check, make sure they got enough water. I'm leaving the tub cover on because I don't want them in the water with this wind chill. Hey, oh, they're not laying any eggs underneath there anymore. Since I put that plywood in there so they can't dig a hole, there hasn't been an egg in there yet. How's your water, guys? Oh, warm enough. I gotta have some water here. They've drank a bunch of it. It's probably dripped out some. The drain plug doesn't plug up like it did last year. I've got to modify it. She's cool. Everybody's just laying low. Alright, I'm going to get the hose out, guys, so we can get the water topped up for these guys, the birds. Little survivor duck. Well, she's getting more and more feathers. Actually, I can see, I'll just zoom in right there. You can see the new feather. Oh, yeah, okay. Right there. That's a brand new feather. So she did lose a bunch of feathers, and they're growing in right there. Alright, I got the hose out, and actually I'm going to go in the shed here first. And just, I want to see how much food they ate here. What's the temperature? Okay, well, see the temperature over here? The thermometer over at the garage, well, it looks like -7, -8, or -6, so. But there is a slight wind. Alright, how's it going in here? Oh, a little Muscovy. Next to no food consumption. And no eggs. Alright. Oh yes, I gotta turn the light on because tonight the temperature situation outside is only supposed to go to -10. We're actually getting a little bit of a warm up here. Tomorrow's supposed to be like -6. So I was looking at the weather forecast, and they're not calling for any -20 weather for 2 or 3 more nights. So, but I gotta get the hose, and I'm gonna top up this tub because I have to run to town again. Unfortunately, I hate that, but I'll get some water for these guys and make sure it's, they got lots of drinking water. Actually, I might. Actually, the sun's coming out. I think I'll take the tub cover off. It's you know, it's not really cold. -10 is not crazy, and if they want to go inside, I'll see when I get the hose out. I'm confused right now. I gotta go to town, which is screwing me right up. Well, I decided to give the ducks their tub back. I still can't hold the camera very good with my right hand. I keep getting cramps in it. Well, I've been working it really hard doing the homemade physiotherapy on my hand, and I'm going through a bit of a discomfort because I'm working it rather hard. I actually want to get my motion back, and I'm not having much luck. Actually, I'll just show you. I can do that. I can, well, if I work at it, I can touch my finger to my palm. It's getting there. Now I don't have a lot of strength, but it's I just hold the camera there, and it was a sharp pain. I was like, oh, I remember that from last night. I was working my hand. Now, well, I was filling the tub up, and I took the cover off, and I threw some more straw in the barn and some more straw in the lean-to. We had a Muscovy leave the pen. Where is she? There she is. Ah, it's these ducks. Because they can, they do. Well, there she is. She flew around the whole pen. And of course, I didn't have the camera ready because I was working, but. So I've added, you know, a bunch of straw, and I know they're going to be out tonight, especially with this warmer weather. I think it's going to snow. I think that's why it's warming up. Like, look at that. That's how cold it is. Even with the heat cable at the end here. If I didn't have that heat cable, that whole thing would be iced. My drain's got a slight leak in it, which I've got to fix. That's another day. That's today. I got to run into town. So guys, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any filming later today. I hope you all have a happy new year. I hope you had a safe new year by the time you watch this video, and nobody went out and got caught drinking and driving, and more importantly, nobody went out drinking and driving. We got a great year ahead of us on the duck adventure, I think. I think we're going to have great success. I think this year is going to be even bigger. It's going to be epic. And I've got a whole bunch of great supporters like you.